Love is blind, I'm chasing to find what my heart says and what I think in my mind. If I
Cameron J, a lovely little lady from the beautiful town of Inverurie in Aberdeen. At the very tender age of 10, Cameron and her family were faced with some devastating news. The liver cancer she had contracted had got the better of her. Medical professionals informed them she would not survive. 15 years on, Cameron is very much alive, spreading positivity and joy throughout many people's lives with her amazing singing voice and beautiful soul, scattering love and light wherever she sails.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do music and to sing. It's been something that I've been passionate about since I was 9 years old. I had my first singing lesson when I was 9 at my primary school, and from then I just knew that was what I wanted to do, really, yeah. My influences in music for a long time has always been Christina Aguilera, Lauryn Hill. Yeah, Christina, for me, there's a specific album, Stripped. That's something I would feel, for me, I would like to create an album like this. A lot of people in music have asked, what's your style of music, what's your genre, who can you say you're like? And for me, the Stripped album is a perfect representation of, you don't need to have a sound, because every song on that album, there is a rock song, she's got Latino song, there's a song about domestic violence, there's a song that's about women empowerment, there's a song about being beautiful, and all the music is completely different, rock, there's like reggae, there's a bit of everything. So for me, that's what I'm trying to create at the moment. Well, tonight is it's going to be my final showcase in London, not forever, but it's going to be the last one while I'm still living here. And so this is my manager, Renato Daly's event. He's been holding these for a little while now, and they're on once a month. And yeah, we've got some couple of great performers on, and then obviously I'm going to be showcasing all my new material, which is going to be quite exciting because I haven't had the chance to perform with a full live band tonight, so that's what's making tonight the most exciting thing. So yeah, there's basically Ivan's on right now, and then I'm going to be going on after to get the show on the road. The London Olympics was an amazing experience for me. It was something that very randomly at the end of 2011, I got an email about an audition for the Olympics, and I just went for it. I emailed and I got selected, and then I came to London. I auditioned once, got through that, and then auditioned again another 2 times, and then found out I was selected, and I was moved to London by February 2012. So it was quite a quick process over about 3 months. Going to Kenya to perform in Nairobi was something really, really different for me. It was really exciting to get to go to another country and perform and do what I love to do. And Kumunto, who asked me to perform, she's such an amazing lady for giving me the opportunity. And it was a big stage, it was an amazing evening, and so many people out there were just wanting to take pictures with me, like on the red carpet. They were so excited to kind of see me perform and kind of do my thing,
baby, we can take our time.
First and foremost, I'm Cameron's friend, do you know what I mean? And then since then, I've just kind of became her manager, trying to help her get as far as possible in her music. I believe in her sound, I believe in her message, so yeah. And I met her because I was working for Jump Off, and then we just kind of struck up a relationship since then, and did a lot more events and kind of just worked together on some ideas, so yeah. I think as long as Cameron can get her songs together, and once those songs together, I think everyone will understand them. So I think it's been a process to try and get the sound perfectly as she wants it behind those songs, and when she has got those songs, then I can see it going as far as she possibly wants.
Yeah, the cancer for me is something that I would say has definitely defined me. I wouldn't change it for the world because so many different things have came out of my life because of that. Obviously being 10, I think it was a lot easier, I would say, to go through something like that. Obviously not for my parents or for my family. It was extremely difficult to see me in such a state. But yeah, for me, I definitely think if it happened to me now, I would not be as strong. I mean, they used to tell me that I was just the life and soul of everything, of just so happy and smiling. And I guess I actually really didn't know what was going on. Although I did, I knew what was going on. I was in hospital for all the time, basically. So But yeah, it's something that I sort of don't look back on and like in any bad feelings whatsoever. I think it has definitely opened my eyes to the type of things that go on in the hospital, and obviously the alternative therapies with the chemotherapy. Obviously I wouldn't have survived without the chemotherapy itself, but yeah, when the doctors kind of said they'd kind of said I wasn't going to make it, then my mum and dad were quite angry at that, because that's not really, they wanted to kind of have more, look into more kind of things that would help, not just rely on the doctors, you know.
Jenna's come on a long way from being a little child to a grown woman, from all her experiences, especially from her cancer, through to her being in London 3 years by herself. Yeah, I'm very proud.
I just can't sleep. Oh no, and I just can't sleep. Oh no, and oh babe, I gotta go.
When I was in hospital, I think the doctors were a little bit wary of things like Reiki and the aromatherapy massages that I was getting, herbal remedies, which I went to see a herbal remedist, because they're not actually necessarily sure, they don't know, but they were thinking the worst anyway, so what could have been any different, you know? So I do suggest that things like herbs, Reiki, acupuncture, EFT, all sort of alternative therapies and medicines, it's only got good things to come out of it. I have followed my dad's sort of footsteps. 5 years prior to the cancer, he sort of got on his own spiritual journey. He found a friend in his work who did meditation, and from there he delved into different things. So he told me just a couple of months ago that he thought that I was ready to go on this course that he did, which is 10 days strict meditation, no phones, no pens, no papers, there's like nothing. After 10 days of that meditation and just being in silence, there's no way I could come back to London to the hustle and the bustle. So I thought, let me just go and be with the family for Christmas and everything, and then decide where I'm going to take my music from there, because London has been tough for me music-wise.
She's been in London for more than 2 years and touched so many people already. Cameron J, the survivor, the little lady with a big voice and even bigger heart. We wish you well in anything you want to achieve.